Virgo, welcome back to the channel. Welcome in, Virgo energy. I hope all is well with my Virgos. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate your patience. I appreciate your support. Okay, thank you guys dearly. I really do thank you. More than you know. I do appreciate you guys. If you have tuned in, there may be messages here for you, Virgo energy. If you're new to the channel, welcome in, Virgo energy. See what's going on in these spiritual streets of Virgo. I'll start off with the Declare and Decree deck. For those of you who already know, you know. For those of you who are new, this is a matter of burning and releasing. Alright? Each card has a ritual on it. And whatever comes out, you want to write it down on paper, set your intentions to release that negative energy, give thanks to the Most High Mother and Father and your spiritual team for helping you to release the negative energy, and then you burn it. That's right, I said it. You burn it. Fire is a very powerful element. It destroys. And what do you want to do? You want to destroy any fears. You want to destroy any doubts. You want to destroy that. Any energies that could come in and trip you up. Any energies of confusion. Any energies of lack. You want to destroy that. You cannot grow from that. You want to engage in that which you can grow from. In spirit and in flesh. Virgo energy. So you burn it, okay? When you put fire to paper, it turns into ashes. That is transformation all in itself. What more can you ask? That's beautiful. That's a beautiful transformation because fire is beautiful. It's untouchable. That's what I like about fire. It's untouchable, right? It destroys. So when you set your intention and you put forth the action, which is to burn it, that completes the ritual. Burning and releasing. You're saying, I don't agree with this negative energy. I don't accept this negative energy, and this does not align with me. This is not mine. I don't want this. That's all you're saying. By putting forth the effort and the action to do the burning and releasing. Everybody needs a spiritual practice. 222 on the timer. Because everybody is connected, believe it or not. But everybody should have a spiritual practice because that is our makeup. We are made of body, soul, and spirit, and more, right? So if your physical body needs to be taken care of, why your spirit don't need to be taken care of? Or have you ever even asked yourself that question? So it's important to have a spiritual practice. But I still respect those who don't. And this is what it is, right? Because you got to see it from both sides. Everybody's not spiritual. Everybody's not religious. So you choose what works best for you. So, for those of you who are new, that's just a matter of burning and releasing. When you do write it down, make sure you write, I declare and decree. Anytime you write down that negative energy that you want to release, and you have intentions on getting this out of your energy, I declare and decree. You write that and you write down a ritual behind it. And you set your intentions to release it. Give thanks. Somebody here is being more spiritually connected. 333 on the timer. Someone here, this is about a spiritual connection to the Most High Mother and Father. You need to strengthen your connection. Virgo energy, very wise. Isolation type of energy to the self. Very reserved type of energy, right? So the Most High is saying get more connected. There's information to be exposed. There's information to be shared. There's an understanding to be understood, shared, exposed when it comes to what? Your spirituality. It's for someone, but it's not for everyone. All right, Virgo energy. So if that part is not for you, then that's fine. But out of 8 billion people on this planet, it's for someone. I can believe that. I definitely can believe that. All right. Let's see here. Virgo energy. I'm going to take what resonates with you, leave the rest, okay? What needs to be removed here for Virgo? And we have fear of transparency, vulnerability, and authenticity around others. is now destroyed in spirit and in flesh. So basically, just be yourself. Be you. Don't be somebody that folks want to mold you into being, or talk you into being, or push you into being. Be yourself. Be your true self. Fear of transparency. So I declare and decree all fear of transparency, vulnerability, and unauthenticity. That's so crazy. Them words can get all twisted up. I guarantee you we're going to get it out. How much you want to bet? I declare and decree all fear of transparency, vulnerability, and authenticity around others is now destroyed in spirit and in flesh. 555 on the timer. Someone here, there's changes to be made. There's changes to be made here, or changes that will be made. And this is a part of the change for someone. You need to write this down. Set your intentions to release the negative energies. Allow yourself to be yourself. Know that it's okay to be you. See, when you decide to be you, that's just you showing up for yourself. That's all it is. Show up. Don't be afraid to show up for yourself. Why would you do that? You're showing up for yourself. When you can be transparent, when you can be vulnerable, you can be authentic, you can be your real true self, you're just showing up for yourself. Without words, you're saying, this is me. It's okay to do that. And then give thanks to the Most High Mother and Father in your spiritual team, Virgo. Male or female. This ain't about gender. We're talking about spiritual. We're talking about energies. We're talking about spiritual warfare. We're talking about being yourself, being your true self, your authentic self. And Spirit is saying, yes, get connected. Stay connected. Stay connected. And then, therefore, after you've asked for assistance with releasing that negative energy, that fear, 717 on the timer, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. When you see that you can release that and you've asked for assistance with that, you burn it. Yes, you want to burn it because that's a part of the ritual. That's a part of destroying that energy that you what? Cannot see with the natural eye. You cannot see fear like that. You can't see transparency like that, like vulnerability. You can't just see it like that. When it comes to the spirit realm, no, you can't see with the physical eye like that. You have to allow that third eye to be activated. You have to allow yourself to see past that. So yes, you want to burn it because that completes the ritual. Burning and releasing. I transform this situation. I transmute this energy. Let me use this fear as fuel. There you go. Use the fear as fuel. To what? Release it. Let it go. Power of destroying that fear with fire. The next one you have here, Virgo, is all contractual agreements made by myself and my ancestors that does not serve the highest good of my lineage or destroyed in spirit and in flesh. So this is spiritual. So now we're talking about the bloodline. It's not the highest good of my lineage. Contractual agreements. There were agreements made way back in 1800s, 1700s, 1600s, 1400s. There were a lot of agreements made. And a lot of contractual agreements were drawn up. There were a lot of contracts drawn up. Right. That the powers that were came up with. And they had your ancestors to sign. Ancestors didn't know what they were signing. A lot of them didn't know how to read. Some couldn't even write. They didn't know how to read and write. Okay? So back then, they knew what they were doing when they pushed that piece of paper in their face and told them to put the name on it. Even if they didn't know how to write, they made them put something on it to justify the signature. The powers that were had a lot of power back then because they were actually operating in what? The spirit. They attack from the spirit realm. People don't even know. They don't even realize. They don't recognize. But it's time to wake up. And people are waking up more and more on the planet, and they're finding these things out. Because why? Because they're allowing themselves to tap into their spirituality. They're starting to gain more spiritual consciousness. They're starting to gain more spiritual information. So what do? You start gaining a spiritual practice, gaining spirituality, lifting your own self up spiritually, becoming more spiritually strong. It's necessary here, people. This is very important. This goes way back to your bloodline. That means generations before you. We're talking your ancestors here. And people don't believe this stuff, but it's real. Believe it or not, it's real. What do you think has been going on in the energies about slavery? But the powers that were created that. So when it comes to that, and it comes to your ancestors, yeah, there's so many things that they may have agreed to, gotten engaged in, because it was all presented to them in disguise of something right, something that could be fair. Is disguised as something helpful, beneficial. It's disguised as assistance. It's disguised as peace and joy. They knew what they were doing, but the key thing here, 1111 was on the timer. The key thing here is they were operating from the spirit. They were not playing fair. The game isn't checkers. It's chess. And when you do not know the rules to the game, then therefore you cannot play. And trust me, you won't win. So that's not fair. Right? And therefore that's why it's important to have a spiritual practice. So you can start learning, soul searching, understanding who you are, where you come from, what's in your bloodline, who's in your bloodline, who are your ancestors, what were their situations back then, what was going on with them, what did they create, what did they do, what were they dealing with, what did they become? Because we have a lot of them who were very successful. Even though it was taken from them, even though it was destroyed, they still were very successful, humble, creative people who were treated totally unfair. And we know that. So that's why I say, Virgo energy, whoever this is for, it's not for everybody. But it is definitely for somebody. Contractual agreements, contracts, birth certificates, a certificate for baptism, a certificate for becoming a part of a joined church, cults, contractual agreements, marriages, contractual agreements, trades, contractual agreements, spiritually and physically. It's a configuration of both. Okay, it's a mixture of both. It goes with both. It's spiritual agreements as well as physical agreements. And a lot of people are not aware, because a lot of this is subconscious too. And it's a lot to it. But that's why people don't tap into it. We've been taught, no, don't mess with that. That's evil. Yeah, no, don't mess with that. No, don't do that. That's of the devil. That's to keep you from it. That's to keep you from finding out who you are. It's to keep you asleep. And a lot of us do it. We don't realize we're doing it. Some of us are waking up to it. Others haven't yet. But there's a lot of people that are waking up to this more and more. And it's very important. So it is for someone. Okay? Virgo energy. What's going on in these spiritual streets and these physical streets? Past, present, future energy. Divine timing definitely is at hand. Okay? Divine timing. Okay? Only take what resonates with you, leave the rest. If it doesn't make sense, it's not for you. If you can't relate to it in any way, that means it's not for you at this time. And that is perfectly okay. It's not going to resonate with everybody. It's not supposed to. Okay? Virgo, let's see what's going on for you. I confront what? Fears. Know that you are protected, Virgo. Somebody's dealing with fears terribly because there's something you need to confront. There's something you need to take a look at. There's something you need to allow yourself to feel and understand that it's okay that it didn't work out. It's okay that it didn't quite go the way you wanted it to go, expected it to go. There's an energy of confronting your shadow side. Someone here could definitely be dealing with dark night of the soul. It doesn't necessarily have to be you, Virgo. It could be someone in connection to you, like energetically connected to you. Someone is either dealing with their shadow side, or they need to, or they have. It's like I feel like you have to some extent, because it's showing up here in the Declare and Decree deck. Fears of transparency. It lines up. Yay! Yikes. Check it out. Fear of transparency. That is a transparent figure there. But it's his shadow he's looking at. See? It's what's within. It's what's inside that's coming out and need to be faced. The fears of transparency, vulnerability, and authenticity around others. On any level. It doesn't matter. 1616 on a timer. So someone here is dealing with some shock. Someone here is definitely going to be experiencing some type of a tower if you haven't already. And it doesn't mean that it's a bad thing. A lot of times, towers are awakenings to where you are being exposed mentally, spiritually, and emotionally to the truth. Okay? A lot of times, that's towers. When we have a shocking experience that brings that knowing to us, like the light comes on and it's like, whoa, that's what that meant. Wow, that's what I've been doing this whole time. Oh man, no wonder I've been doing that. Is that why I'm afraid to do this? Is that why? That is a tower moment. You're having a realization. It's something being revealed to you in the dark, during your darkest moments, during your darkest fears, overcoming darkest fears, overcoming shadow. What's causing these fears? Where is it coming from? It's time to confront. Okay? Magician, yes. Transmute the energy. Change it up. There you go. Come on, Virgo. You're doing it. Oh, there it is. That's what's up. Oh, man. Go ahead then, Virgo. Virgo said, I ain't playing with y'all. I ain't playing. Y'all don't know me. You don't know me. You're moving. Oh. I said it before the card even hit the... Hey, for somebody here, this is a cycle that's closed up. It's a cycle that it's like it's shifting whether you want it to or not. It's shifting whether you know it's happening or not. It's shifting and it don't even look like it's happening. Why? Because it's behind the scene. It's happening behind the scene. Wow, this is great. Oh, this is wonderful. Virgo, yeah. Virgo, yeah. Look, 18. And then when the emperor came out, 1800 was on the timer. 18. That's 9. 8 of Cups, 8. Synchronicities of 8, abundance. Things coming back around. It's time for it to come back around. Why? You planted some seeds. Some seeds of seeing yourself. Some seeds of acknowledging your darkness. Acknowledging the fears. Acknowledging things. It's like a behind the scene energy. And before I even put the card out and said you're moving on, the card says it at the bottom. Moving on. My goodness. That's what's up. Ooh, this is exciting to me. Look at you, Virgo. Rebuild. You're moving. Somebody here, you're moving. It's time to rebuild. You're rebuilding. And you have the permission from on high. You took the lead. You took your power back in some situation. You alchemized some energy really well. You faced some darkest fears here. Somebody here, male or female, whoever this is resonating with, that's why it's good to have a spiritual practice. Somebody here, you've been doing the work. when it comes to contractual agreements, someone here, you've tapped into your spirituality, because I was seeing 2s and 3s. So the connection has been made. You have been tapping into spirituality. So the contractual agreements, the spiritual cards have been cut for somebody here. The spiritual cards have been cut. That's why you've gotten permission from on high to manifest what you want. You're taking the lead. You're being told to lead. Move. It's time to move. Action. Emperor is about putting forth the action. He takes action. He's an emperor. He put things into order. He puts it into perspective. He brings out the principle. He brings out the discipline. And he comes for whoever needs to hear it. He has the information in his hand. He's ready. He's got the scroll in his hand. You heard the horn? It's time to move. There it is. It's time to move. For somebody, this is what's up. Like, this is exciting even for me. This is exciting. It's time to move. Wow. And it's been a long time coming. Whoever went through this dark night of the soul, you have done the work. Great job. And you have been lifted to the point where you can manifest whatever you feel like you want. If you want a softer life, manifest it. If you want to go back to school and learn a new skill, manifest it. Have what you say. Speak your words. Words are spells. Matters what you say. Make sure you mind your words. What is it that you want for yourself? You can have it. You can go for it. You're the magician. That means you have all the tools you need. 2121 on the timer. 2121. The world is your oyster. 2121. Travel. Connections with the right people. Leadership. For someone, this is leadership. You are to lead. Male or female, we're not talking about gender. We're talking about life purpose. We're talking about you rebuilding your life. We're talking about you moving on to new things, better things. The question is, what do you want right now? Do you know what you want? The world is your oyster. Go for what you want. There's expansion here. There's connection here with like-minded people who will also contribute to the transparency, the vulnerability in a healthy way, authenticity in a healthy way, honest people, truthful connections. You have the key to manifest it. If that's what you want, go do it. If that's what you want, say it. If that's what you want, write it down. There's been spiritual cord attachments cut, severed. It's done for someone here. If you've been praying about your bloodline, wanting to know more, if you've been just out of the blue asking questions, what next? Show me the real me. What am I supposed to be doing? If you've asked these questions just out of the blue, why am I here? I'm not here for people to walk all over me. I'm not here for people to use me. I'm not here for people to play in my face. I'm not here to keep losing out. The more I support people, the more they turn on me. The more I give, I don't receive it back. I'm not here for this. Why am I here? Someone has asked themselves this out loud, and you're receiving your answer by being said right here. Manifest what you want. You have the space to do it, and it's because the work is being done. You're paying attention to what needs to be changed. You're paying attention to how you feel now. You're paying attention to what you want now. You're understanding you can be stable on your own. You can have love, reciprocity, equal give and take relationship, and also have great finances at the same time. You can have it. If you want it, you can have it. But you got to believe in you. You got to believe in you first. Take the lead. Take your power back. Stand up. Move. Walking away. Moving on. For someone here. Yes, those contracts have been severed per the universe. You've been given the permission. You've been given the authority. Because you know how to humble yourself and use it and be fair. You know how to have authority with fairness. Libra energy. Knowing how to be fair. Justice energy. Knowing how to be fair and disciplined. For someone here. Virgo energy. There you go. Queen of Pentacles energy. That's your energy. Very abundant. Very giving. Very loving. And now it's time for you to receive that back. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Whoa. Okay. That's right. That's right. Soul ties have been severed. There's something here spiritually. It's been severed. Devil energy shows up here. It's been severed. It's done. You faced the shadow. You faced the devil. You faced your demons. You faced it. It's some fears. And it may be trying to surface back up some kind of way, but I feel like you know how to deal with it. Because you are the magician. You are manifesting what you want. That means you're manifesting your way out of darkness into the light. You're manifesting your way out of the darkness. Okay? No more soul. There you go. Woo! That's what I'm talking about, baby. See there? I told you. The sun, baby. The sun. Not the S-O-N. The S-U-N. The sun that sets and rises every morning. The sun that feeds your body with that vitamin D, that natural vitamin D. The sun that shines upon you and shows you the light, that shows you the way, that sets you free. The sun that helps you to release, that brings strength to you, so you can be that leader, that shows you the way. The sun. Okay? Success and happiness. That's that childlike energy. That's that new beginning energy. That's that energy that nothing can stop me. I'm all the way out. That's the energy of having an imagination out of this world, which is beautiful energy. When you feel free like that, that's your sovereignty. That's your birthright. That's elevation. That's raising your vibration when you feel good like that. A child has no limits to what they can do, who they can be, where they can go, what they can see. Children are very imaginative, and their imagination is a beautiful, beautiful place to be because it has no limits. It expands big as the world. And that's the energy that you're in. You're manifesting greatness. You're manifesting discipline. You're manifesting success and happiness for yourself. And you're also walking away from this devil energy. You're moving on. Yeah, you're moving on possibly from a family dynamic as well that also contributed to this devil energy and your fears. Okay. Very balanced. Emperor and energy. Them words twisting up, but I guarantee you we're going to get it out. Empress and emperor energy. You are in divine masculine, divine feminine energy. You are balanced. You are balanced on the home front. You are balanced. I told you, the world. You are balanced. And it's in like a devil energy that wanted to keep you from this. Keep you from elevating. Keep you from being successful. Keep you from thinking that you can overcome. You can do better. You can have more. You can have authentic love and true love, real love, and have good finances too. You can have a great balance of life and be happy. You can have plenty of finances, opportunities, and you can have great status at the same time. Spirituality, motivation, when it comes to your manifestation, very high vibrational energy. You can have it all if you want it. Yes, you can have it because you deserve it, because you've done the work. It'd be different when you don't do the work, when you don't tap in. You can't just sit there and wait for everything to fall in your lap. But when you understand that there's things that I need to change, some things about myself, I need to stop letting people treat me like this. I need to stop letting people talk to me like this. I need to speak my mind. I need to say how I feel. And it don't matter who don't like it. Okay? I need to make moves. I don't need to put everybody in my business. I don't have to tell everybody everything I'm doing. I can do what I need to do. I have discipline. I know how to be mature. I know how to make decisions. This is your energy. And it's just you taking your power back. It's just you coming more into who you were supposed to be. You're becoming. Okay? This is a becoming. And you're coming into that divine timing, divine energy, divine masculine, divine feminine, divine right, sovereignty, birthright, spiritual gifts and insight. You're coming into a divine energy where you are very, very balanced. Very balanced here. Yeah, because see, you waited it out. You saw things from a different perspective. And then you realize you can choose yourself. You don't have to choose people who are toxic. You don't have to choose toxic lovers. You don't have to choose toxic family members. These people can't go with you. And it doesn't matter who it is. It could be a mother, a father, a sister, a brother, a homeboy, a kid, or another. It doesn't matter. If they on this little old devil vibe right here, feeding that dark side, you're not for it. You're not going to let nobody keep you from making, decisions, conscious decisions for yourself and the life that you really truly want and deserve. It's like you're not going to settle for, I can't do this, I can't afford that, I can't have that. You're not going to settle for that. And anybody coming in with that lack mentality, you're not for it. You don't want to hear it. You're not for that. You're only for good news. You're only for the greatness of life, the adventure. Why? Because you've dealt with the darkness. You're coming out of that. And you're definitely seeing the fact that you've been held up in life. You've invested in others who wouldn't invest in you, which procrastinated. You in a lot of ways, you procrastinated in a lot of ways of doing what you really needed to do for yourself because you're too busy supporting other people, too busy giving to other people, too busy investing in their business, they want to make you think that you finna benefit from it. But as soon as you put your name on the paper, they the ones benefit. You ain't never benefited for nothing. Not a thing. But you've been supporting people. You've been giving and feeding into what they want, their lives, their accomplishments, cheering them on, right? You've been doing all this, but it's also been setting back on you. It's been pushing your life back. You've been putting your life on the back burner for how many years? You keep coming up with that great idea. You keep thinking of doing something different and coming out the box, only to end up right back in there, only to be in the same box, same square, same environment, same energy, different people. Same manipulators, different people, right? Same energy vampires, different faces. The energies were following you here. And it's like a lot of things in your life has been delayed. Mindset, finances, true authentic feelings, true authentic love. All that stuff been held up. Because you were too busy investing in others and what they wanted, what they thought it should be, what they thought you should be. People trying to mold you and get you to be what they want you to be. People want you to dance to their music. And you're like, hold up, wait a minute. Is this why I can't move forward in my life? Is this why I feel like one minute I'm making everything work and everything is coming up only for it to fall? Because here comes somebody in your life trying to trap you or trying to play games with you or sidetrack you or derail you from what you're doing. All the misleading energy you've dealt with, or the shadow stuff, the fears, not having enough, lack mindset, dealing with people who bring that to the table too. But they disguise themselves as somebody that's for you. All this has been delays in your life. But it was to teach you as well, believe it or not. And that's the part where we're not good at always looking at it that way, Virgo. Man, I went through that because of this. That's why I went through that. Oh yeah. No, it don't always be like that. It be like, you suffer the Three of Swords energy. You suffer the Nine of Swords energy. You suffer that Three of Cups energy. Being disturbed, having anxiety, not understanding why people treat you the way they do. People trying to play in your face and you seeing right through them, but you're not saying anything. You just letting them hang themselves. And then you just stop talking to them or however. But it's a lot of devil energy you had to deal with. And it's a lot of things you had to see for yourself. I don't have to support people who won't support me. I don't have to give in to people and give to them just because I have the abilities or just because I have the resources. I don't have to keep doing that in order to keep proving myself to people. Show them that I'm dependable. Show them that I'm secure. Show them that I can depend on myself. I can stand on my own. Show them that I am vulnerable, but then I can't really trust you because you're not sure about it all the time, but you still give people the benefit of the doubt. And what do? Take advantage of it. Okay? You're realizing all this in this hangman energy. And it made you see things from a different perspective. It made you see that you can do something different for yourself because you deserve that. It's like enlightenment. You get enlightened. And then you realize, I don't have to settle for that. I don't have to put up with this. I don't have to put up with that. I don't have to support this. I don't have to support that. Some of you, you may have thought about this and realize how you done put your life and put yourself on the back burner for people. And then you turn around and be like, what was I thinking? And then it's like, you could be in a room by yourself, realizing what you done did and the mistakes you made. And you embarrassed and ain't nobody in the room but you. I can't believe I was that foolish. I can't believe I gave them that kind of money. I can't believe I helped them that long. I can't believe I let them live with me. I can't believe I let them talk me into that. I can't believe I didn't let them, make them show me receipts when they asked me to borrow this money to put in with them. I can't believe, because people want to gaslight you, make you feel like you tripping with yourself, or you always think somebody after you, or you always think somebody wants something from you, when in reality, they do. They taking from you your energy, your money, your time, your effort, your actions, your labor. And you saw it from a different perspective. But you also allowed yourself to see the upside to it, the positive side to it is that you realize you did have lessons to learn. You realize you did need to be more of yourself and don't be what people trying to make you to be. And it don't matter who it is, family, friends, lovers, co-workers, work site, work job, whoever. It don't matter. You're not allowing yourself to be trained by people. People trying to train you and don't even know how to run their own bath water, but they trying to train you. No. The Queen of Pentacles up in here. And see? Working with people, steady giving to people, coming up with the plans only for them to make it their plans and act like you didn't have no contribute to it. Working with people. You're tired of giving people the benefit of the doubt. Someone here, you don't want to work with these people. You're doing your own thing. You done faced your shadow side. You've done the work. You've overcome this devil energy. And now it's time for you to expand. You're not working with these folks. You want to work with people that's honest, that you can trust, that have your best interests at heart. Not people in this devil energy. No, that's projecting on you like you the fool. No. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? You had to think about where you done came from. You've been thinking about where you came from. What are all the things you done dealt with at night when don't nobody know about it? In the dark. Worrying about stuff. Not sure if you can do this. Not sure if you should do that. Afraid of letting people go because you care about people. You don't mind giving and lifting people up. But ain't nobody doing it for you. What about you? And it leaves you just like this. And you had to think about that. And realize you deserve better. You deserve more. I don't deserve to be stressful or stressed out. I don't deserve, to live some hard up life and do it all alone. I deserve to have help. I deserve to have love. I deserve to have equal give and take and have a healthy relationship. I deserve that. I deserve great finances. I deserve to create the life that I really truly want. I deserve to be free. Whatever it is. You realize that's no longer your energy. You're not gonna let yourself go out like that. No, you just simply chose yourself. Yeah, Queen of Cups energy. You just simply loved yourself. You loving yourself. Loving yourself. And all that love bringing in all that healing. Aquarius energy. All that healing. Look at that healing. You are the star. You've always been the star. Regardless of whether they wanted you to see it, wanted you to feel it, wanted you to know it, didn't want to give you the flowers, didn't want to give you your accolade, didn't want to give you your credit, whatever it was, you was always the star. And that energy, it knows it. That's why I've been trying to hold you up, make you stay put, keep on dealing with the trampoline, keep on going in circles. Nah, you're not doing that no more. We're not doing that devil energy. We're not doing that. No, we're not doing that. That's right. You're moving away from deception. Some of y'all moving around in silence. Some of y'all moving. Somebody moving, man. I'm telling you. Someone is moving. And this may take you some time when it comes to, because this is divine timing here. It's always divine timing. Please be aware of that. But it's like, it's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming. You've had to have a lot of strength to get through this. Yeah, Leo energy. You had to have a lot of strength. You also suffered an ego death too. Somebody here, you could be the male agenda as well, no doubt. You've allowed yourself to tone your ego down a lot, but you become more humble. to some extent. And you've also brought ego death to people you separated from too. Please know that. Someone here has experienced an ego death, no doubt. And they full of their ego too. You got folks that's full of their ego. Very arrogant. Very arrogant. You can't tell them nothing. Especially if you're dealing with some church people. You can't talk to them about your problems. Don't be talking to them about your situation, especially if it's in your household. Don't do it. Just saying. You can do what you want to do. I ain't here to tell you what to do. What I will share with you is that if you are talking to anyone when it comes to church family, you can have your church family. That's your decision. But you don't share all of your situation when it comes to devil energy that you're dealing with and deception and stuff that you're dealing with. You don't need to share this with folks in no church, because what they gonna do, believe it or not, especially if you're dealing with people that's treating you any kind of way, or you're dealing with, let's say you in a situation where you married, or you in a deep long-term relationship with a boyfriend or a girlfriend or a fiance, y'all haven't quite got married yet, and you go tell your pastor, hey, we having some problems, and he's not, carrying his own weight, and he's not being real with me, he's not being too faithful. Oh, well, you know what the Bible say, Jesus said you have to honor your marriage, and they ain't even looking at you in your face. They won't even look you in your face. They be looking at the Bible and fumbling with their hands and doing all this rock steady energy, but they give you bad advice. For someone here, you may have received some advice that you need, and you probably did do these things. I'm not saying that it haven't already taken place. You could have confided in church pastor, member, or whatever counseling from church, or whatever religious leader that you may be under. You may have confided in this leader, and this leader have told you to stay with this situation over and over. You're not supposed to lead a marriage. You're not supposed to do this. But at the same time, you're still being degraded. You're still being disrespected. You're still being gaslighted, lied to, cheated on. You're still being deceived in many, many ways. And some of you may have developed some anxiety from this. Sleepless nights, insomnia. You don't sleep well at night. You can't rest. There's no rest for you because you're dealing with this devil energy. You understand? And a lot of times when you're dealing with church people, they'll talk you into sticking with that kind of energy because they want to keep on emphasizing on marriage vows. But if somebody's cheating on you, that's called infidelity, and that is grounds for separation. That should definitely be a deal breaker when it comes to cheating and lying. It should definitely be a deal breaker. So someone here, you could have been dealing with church people. Do not take that kind of advice. It's not for you to stick with somebody. I don't care if you are married to them. If they're cheating on you and they're sleeping with other people, that would be the last that they would hear from me. Respectfully. But someone here has given you problems for a very long time in this devil energy. They have like projected fears upon you too. You could have dealt with this with family members, friends, co-workers, and lovers. And it's been a long time that this has been happening. And it may have taken you an even longer time to cut ties with this and realize you needed to get a spiritual practice. You needed to spiritually connect. And believe it or not, I know a lot of people don't agree, but the answers are not all in the biblical text because there's a lot of confusion issues that go on in the biblical text. Some things have been misinterpreted. Some things are very misleading. Other things are very contradictory. And if you're not aware of that and can't tell the difference between the two, you will be very misled. Okay? So spirituality, like I said, you are in this energy of building, rebuilding. Justice is here at the bottom of the deck. It says to rebuild. You are detached from this energy coming from any level, any family member, any co-worker, friend, lover, ex. It doesn't matter. Boyfriend, girlfriend. It doesn't matter. You are releasing this devil energy as you should. Someone could have been promising you marriage for a very long time. They never actually shown you any actions of wanting to be married. They may not have actually created that space for you to be vulnerable enough to marry them. They may not have been all that real. They could have been playing in your face and all of a sudden want to come make an offer to be committed. But where is that coming from? After how long have you waited for this person to commit? How long have they been promising this? and you never could get them to do it. And the moment you decide to separate yourself energetically, mentally, emotionally, and financially, the moment you decide to separate, now they want to come off of the ring, now they want to come off of the pinnacle. It's your decision. But I wouldn't mess with it. I move on. You are balanced, future energy, coming away from this devil energy, coming away from the deception, that dark night of the soul, coming out of this 9 of swords, coming out of betrayal, lies, gaslighting, people projecting upon you. You're coming out of that. You're not working with these people. You are manifesting a new life. So you can't go into a new life with an old offer. I don't care how good they present it to be. You cannot go into a new life with an old offer. Because that offer going to still turn out to be that devil in the end. Be careful. That's all I can say. I'm not here to tell you what to do. Yeah, you see? Be careful. Be careful. Tower. All right? Told you. Because see, you've had the realizations. You've had the awakenings. Isolation. This is your card. Virgo. Okay? Soul searching. Hermit. That's you. Don't let nobody come in and make no bogus offer to you. You are the Queen of Pentacles. You are very much divinely guided at this time. And you are balanced. Your masculine and feminine is all the way out. You good. Don't let anyone come in and sidetrack you. Derail you. Push you off the cliff. Or cause any imbalance. Don't let anybody do that. Please don't. Because that's going to set you back. It's going to set you back. Things will be delayed for you. You'll start having this energy of procrastination, not getting things done. Don't let nobody come in and sidetrack you. Don't let nobody bring you no false offer. Yeah, that tower is that spiritual intervention because you are growing. You're going somewhere. And whatever you've created something. I don't know what you're creating. I don't know what you're working on. Somebody here. Whatever you're creating, because the world is here. 10 of Pentacles is here. Divine masculine, divine feminine. And in that card, that emperor is holding a scroll. So there's information to a path. There's information to new life. There's information that's going to help you to rebuild. Okay? You see that scroll in his hand? Whatever information is being revealed in that scroll, and this is spiritual now, okay, because things are happening for you behind the scenes. Don't forget that. So whatever is in that scroll, whatever information, wherever that scroll is leading to, whatever that's about, it's an energy that will set you free, just like that bird that's coming out of her hands. It's an energy that will set you free. You're already detached. And you are to build. You are to rebuild. Okay? That's what the emperor does. He builds an empire. And while he's building his empire, wisdom is his wife. Emperor, empress, emperor, empress. Wisdom, empress energy. The wife of the emperor. Okay? And that's the energy you're in. And you need to stay there. Because it's taking you somewhere. The world is here. It's taking you somewhere. And where you're going, you're gonna want to be a part of that. It could be community. With the 10 of Pentacles, you can come into another community. You can end up in another state, another city, with a community you never expected to come into contact with. It could be a community that's on social media for now. It could be a community that you physically come into once you move. Someone here, you are physically moving. And if you don't have the assistance will be provided. You will have everything you need. Okay? You'll have everything you need. Soul searching. That's where you've been. That's where you've been. You've been seeing things differently. Spirituality is knocking at your door, baby. Answer the call. Answer the door. Answer the door, Virgo. Answer the door. There go justice. I love it for you, though. That's all. I'm excited for you. There go justice. Answer the door. Some of you, this could be a divorce that you're dealing with. And it took you a long time to decide to make it final. And that's fine. It's something that you needed to do. And a lot of times when we go through the dark night of the soul, let me make this clear. When we go through the dark night of the soul, a lot of times when the healing begins, it's going to hurt. It don't feel good. Because why? Because you're releasing people, situationships, habits, places, things. Things start to fall away. The layers begin to be removed. In the dark night of the soul, layers are being removed. Patterns are being removed. Energies are being removed. People are being removed. Old things have to fall away so the new things can come about. Remember, the world is your oyster. All four corners of the earth. You are balanced, masculine and feminine, yin and yang. You are balanced. And that's what it took for you to understand what you needed to change and allow it. This is about allowing. When you manifest, it's allowing. Watch your words. Know what you want. Say what you want. Write it down. Know that you're capable. Know that you deserve it. For some of you, there is a contractual agreement. There's a marriage that is being severed. Some of y'all, this is a spiritual marriage. Didn't know that, did you? Being severed, in which it needed to happen. Yeah, reciprocity. No more one-sided relationships. No more. No more. That's out the door. That's out the door. This is 7 Pentacles right here. That means you decided to invest in you. You decided to invest in your soul, your spirit, your emotions, your mindset. And you've changed that. That has changed about you. And it's been a long time coming. I told you you'll have the strength to do it. Keep moving, Virgo. There go the conflict. Here it come. Here it come. Here it come. Because you're making different decisions. Things are changing for you. When you tap into spirituality, don't tap in unless you're ready for change. Because that's what it's going to bring. Whether you're ready for it or not, when you tap into spirituality, things are going to change. That's why a lot of people don't mess with spirituality. Because you have to release. 5151 was on the timer at 6-6. And so 6s is about balance. It's also double energy. But it's also an energy of release. Okay? And that's what this is about. You're released. You're released. You are free to go. You're free. That doesn't mean the conflict won't come. But you're so healed, it can't stop you. You're all the way out. It can't stop you. That's what's so good about it. You can't be stopped. You can't be stopped. Yeah, because you're loving yourself. You're loving yourself. And some of y'all have new love that could be coming in too. You're loving yourself. But this is the thing. You also have a choice to make. You have a choice to keep going. More healing. More healing. The star energy, remember? 17. Remember, 17 reduces to an 8. 8. 8. And then you have 8 of cups on the bottom over here in the future. 8 with the Empress. Moving on. Somebody here, abundance. Flowing to you easily and effortlessly from all 4 corners of the earth. Of course you're going to have conflict. New levels, new devils. That's why I say, don't tap into spirituality unless you're ready. And I do emphasize on being ready. And you really can never be ready, but that means you operating in faith. You're taking that leap of faith to find out more about self. I want to know why I'm here. I want to know what my purpose is. I want to know what I'm supposed to be doing here. You understand? You got to be serious about this thing. And when you start asking them questions out of the blue, Spirit hears you. The Most High Mother and Father is paying attention to you. And that's why you'll start seeing things start to change outside of you. Things that are inevitable, though. You can't control it. It's not to be controlled. It's allowing. And that's where change comes in. I just told someone this the other day. I told a family member that myself the other day. Don't tap into spirituality unless you're ready to change. Because that's what's going to happen. And it's going to happen whether you want it to or not. Things going to start falling away. People going to start falling away. People going to start talking about you. They're going to say something wrong with you. You change. You don't act right no more. You done dismissed everybody. You acting funny. Everything going to change. Virgo, I hope the messages were helpful. I hope that it brought clarity for you. I love the healing for you. This is wonderful. This is so wonderful. It's wonderful, man. For somebody, this is so wonderful for you. Yeah, you move and look. Oh, look. Move. Time to move. Because why? It's spiritual intervention. You're being guided to do so. 7. 16 reduces to a 7. This is spiritual intervention for somebody. This is serious. You are to move. If you didn't know whether or not you should physically move, here's your answer. Yes, you're supposed to move. You're supposed to move. Six to the 7 to the 8. You're supposed to move. Move. Bottom of the deck, lovers, self. And then here, move. Here, moving on. And for some of you, for someone here, male or female, when you move, I don't know where you're going. That's between you and the Most High. Keep connected. You will be led and guided. Just know that. But when you do move, wherever you are to go, wherever you are going, wherever you call yourself going, whatever direction you're headed in, you probably already made plans to do this. When you do choose that area that you're going to move to, there will be a community there. 10 of Pentacles. There will be a community there that will welcome you in with open arms. Even if you have children too. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 Pentacles again. 17 Pentacles. 17. The number 17. Can't make it up, man. Look, 17. So much healing here, Virgo. When you get to where you're going, wherever you're moving to, there is going to be a connection there waiting for you. And this connection is going to be that of real, true love. Here it is. After you move, love. After the move. And this love that you are to come into union with will also be an energy of healing for you. And this person would have been in the same predicament as you, to the extent where they're coming from the same background as you. Overgiving, not experiencing true authentic love, people playing in their face, dealing with religious factors, dealing with soggy lovers, dealing with unfaithful lovers. All of that stuff is coming to an end. So you are to meet someone when you get to some destination, when you get to an area, a community, wherever you're moving to. There's a possibility here, big possibility, okay, that you're going to end up meeting someone that will be very healing to you, or they will contribute to the healing, or you, them, or you two will do it for each other. You are to find this. Yeah. And then the 9 of Pentacles, because right now, you could be single or coming out of some kind of marriage or something like that you've done, some cord cutting here where you've separated from somebody already, whether it was a long-term relationship or a marriage or whatever. You separated and you in the single energy. And what does it say? Well-deserved reward. Well-deserved reward. What is your next card, Virgo? Trust yourself. Trust yourself. Take the leap of faith. Somebody here, you're supposed to move, and you may be afraid to move and don't know that you can move or want to move. Maybe you don't have the finances, or you don't think you have the finances to move. Know that there are programs that will help you move if you want to move. There are programs that will help you to move. If you're trying to move from another city to another state, there are programs that will assist you in moving. Look it up. But trust yourself. You're in this full energy. We are in the month of April. Okay? So trust yourself. And if you are an Aries, and happy birthday to you, you must have Virgo heavily in your chart. But take this leap of faith on yourself, because the universe will catch you. Spirit will catch you. You are to be cared for, loved, taken care of. Believe and succeed. 6 of Wands. Believe and succeed. Look at that. Observe. Hangman again. Observe. 12. Reduces to a 3. Spiritually connected, spiritually led, spiritually guided, spiritually protected. Virgo, I hope the messages were helpful, and I hope that it brought clarity. Until next time, take care.